All right, guys, Big Brother time. I'm Logan. That's Daniel. We're at the final three. We have one episode left of Big Brother. We maybe shouldn't even be doing this. We should maybe wait until the finale, or you think we should
Well,
make
let's just do
predictions?
we'll do a quick Big Brother chat. We'll make some predictions. I've got an NSFW update for you. I've got uh uh Joker's update
Jokers.
for you. And I've got the amazing race update, baby.
Awesome. I don't know who went home last night. I did not watch it. I thought about it, but I didn't. But anyway, so Daniel, you lost Ava last week, and I lost Keanu.
Yep.
Okay. So
Yeah, and I have no one left.
you're done, and I have Morgan, Vince, and Ashley. They were three of my top five picks, so I'm feeling pretty good about
Top
that.
five, baby.
Top five, baby. Shout out Tony Vlachos or Vlachos. How do you
Someone
say it?
said it here though.
Who said that?
Someone in the top five said top five, baby, and I wondered whether it was a
What?
Tony reference.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. How do you say it? Vlachos or Vlachos?
I say Chos.
Chos. Okay. Um, I don't know how I say it. It makes a match every time. Anyway, the Sunday episode, we got an HOH. Oh, you want to say what you had to say
What did I have to say?
about the Jokers and all that?
Oh, all right. Yeah, you want to hear all my updates?
Yeah, probably very few NSFW. There's three people left in the game.
Very little NSFW
Bad season for
happening.
that. Nothing really
It was
happened.
a terrible season for the Big Brother NSFW. Um, what was going on? There was like one good update. Oh, it was
Upskirt update.
a lot of
That should be the segment.
Ashley. Ashley was wearing a red bikini at one point, and there were a lot of shots of that.
Oh, love
And
Ashley.
also, she popped her bra off like under her shirt before bed, and you get a pretty good shot of her boobs there. And There was a great Ava NSFW where she was like in a bathtub, and she was wearing like a bikini in the bathtub,
Hmm.
and she was talking to the camera like it's a perv.
That's
What are you
hilarious.
staring at me for?
But you love
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that
A
was good.
little JOI action.
All right. Joker's update. You ready?
Yep, yep, yep.
I haven't even looked. I'm sorry.
Is
Um,
Morgan one? Morgan's probably my favorite player this season. She's done so. I'm so impressed by her.
she's never gonna be number one though because people judge her for the Vince thing.
They shouldn't.
Well, they
I think
do.
she's innocent. After like the
I
live feed
don't.
updates I've been seeing this season, she seems very innocent the whole thing. And she
All
keeps
right.
saying like we're homies and stuff.
It's Rachel, Keanu, Will are at the top. Then it's Ashley. I guess people are rooting for her to win.
Wow.
Then Adrian, Morgan. She should at least be ahead of Adrian.
Yeah, what the fuck?
All right, then it's a whole bunch of Lauren, Zach, Zay, Amy, Catherine, Kelly, Jimmy, Ava, Mickey, and then Vince in second to last place, and Riley still sitting at last.
That sucks for
Um,
Vince. Also, the other thing about Morgan is Morgan had to play this way. For I mean, she didn't have to, but she could have lost if is her alternative. If she wanted to win, she had to get her claws this deep into Vince.
I think she should have been more open about it in her confessionals. I think people would like
Hmm.
Morgan more,
Maybe
but
she was.
but
Editors were like, eh.
she and but the Morgan's whole thing where it's like I obviously respect your relationship, and I don't think we've crossed any lines here. I mean, you have, you clearly have.
Have they?
Yes.
They've come very close. What was even worse was Vince after he got the message from his girlfriend, or not from his girlfriend, and he's like, I don't even understand why. Like,
Yeah.
you understand why. Like, clearly you understand what you've
He's
done.
preemptively gaslighting
But
her
he's
before he even
gaslighting
gets out of there.
us as
Yeah.
well.
Listen, that conversation. This is the one time I saw a live feed conversation this season before it was on the show
Oh
because
wow.
it was blowing up. People were talking about it. That scene when they're in bed together and he's asking her for like percentages.
Mhm.
I mean, that is damning stuff.
That's hard. And the producers did him no favors by adding hearts on the screen and
I
by
know.
translating what they were
but but
saying to
but
I love
I
you.
saw it before it was in the edit. So
Right.
like I saw it just like straight up,
That's what they're
no.
saying. They're just
And
translating it for us that don't
yeah,
understand.
yeah, it was like really bad.
Really
Like
bad.
that is straight up a dude in a relationship asking a girl,
If I leave, can I be
if
with
I
you?
leave that relationship, can I be with you? And her saying maybe.
Maybe. And I
Yeah,
feel like him doing all of this has just turned her off even more to the whole idea of it,
yeah, maybe.
which is a thing. You always hear like the way you get somebody is the way you lose them. If they cheat on somebody to be with you, they're gonna cheat on somebody else, cheat on you with somebody else or whatever. So very bad the whole thing, but it's very entertaining. It's awesome. I'm glad it happened.
All right, you want the Amazing Race update?
Please,
All right, first of all, if you're a fan of the two-word phrase "let's go,"
I
this
am
is the Amazing Race season for you. All
sweet.
right, everybody's saying it at all times. I think literally 65% of the dialogue spoken in the episode is "let's
You said
go."
80% before
I
we
know, and
started.
you said that was a lot, and I was like, maybe he's got something, but it's 65.
It's
All
amazing.
right. There's so much let's go. I'm telling you, if you had a drinking game where you drank every time someone said let's go, even if you drank just a taste, you'd die.
A little finger,
You'd,
dip your
you
finger in.
yeah, honestly, you'd be dead.
Dead. Wow. But update us. What happened?
All right.
Who won and who went
You want to
home?
go through the cast?
Sure. Tell me how
All
they all
right.
did.
Well, I'll tell you how everybody did, but the winners of the first leg of the Amazing Race,
Yeah.
Jag and his brother.
Wow. A comp beast Jag. That's
Comp
amazing.
Beast Jag, and his brother did the roadblock.
I don't know what that
And
is.
it's the one where only one of you gets to participate in a challenge.
The
Uh,
other one just cheers him on. Just
yeah,
sit
the other
there.
one just has to wait.
That's crazy. Why'd the
Yeah,
brother do it if Jag is the good one?
because they had a big lead, and so they were like, "Why don't you do this one? We're like, we're not gonna lose."
It's like when you lock up the number one seed in the NBA and you're like, let's mess with some lineups for for the
Yeah,
playoffs. Let's sort
yeah,
of practice.
that's happening in baseball right now because there are a lot of clinched spots in the playoffs.
Yeah, let's see what we got
Um,
here.
all right. The you want to know the
Oh, I'm looking at the
losers?
cast. It gets me excited. Yeah, tell
It's
me.
so good. Honestly, I loved this
How'd
episode. I'm
Megan
looking forward to
Belmonte
next
do?
week. Very poor.
No.
Yeah, yeah. They came in second to last place.
Oh my god, at least they lived.
They did such a shit job at navigating. At one point, they got to a challenge and they were looking for the clue. They walked right by the clue. Jag, who had already finished the challenge, calls out, "The clue's right there."
Oh, that's nice of him.
Yeah, he helped him out.
No.
But they were so fucking bad. And but you know what? I liked seeing them together because you know how I think like she's way hotter than him.
Right.
I still think that, but their vibes match really well. Like you could see why they make a good couple.
But I think like Claire and Derek. By the way, R.I.P. Claire, and we haven't mentioned that. This is the first episode
Yeah,
post.
Claire died.
No, Claire and Derek broke up though. Very sad. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like they had a great vibe together, but they were like friends. Claire
Yeah, but
and Derek.
Megan and Matt, it feels like they can spend
Matt,
like
listen to you. What the heck? Call him
was.
Turner. Call him Turner.
I'm sorry, they were calling him Matt in the
I know
episode
because they're Matt and
Yeah,
Megan. They're Matt and Megan
yeah,
Turner now.
yeah. But you know, she'll always be Megan Belmonte
So
to
she
me.
calls him Matt.
I don't know that we even heard that much, but like Phil was calling him Matt.
Interesting.
Yeah. So anyway, they came in second to last place. They almost fucking sucked, but they didn't come in last place
I'm
because
gonna guess who came in last.
the last place team was
Izzy.
no. She did
Oh,
really well.
I
I
love
think
Izzy.
they
I'm
came in
glad to
like
hear
third
that.
place.
That's awesome.
By the way, Izzy's when I first saw Izzy's lady, I was like, please be a sister. Please be a sister. Because you know, I want to do her. But
You want to do Izzy?
no, Izzy's lover.
Oh, it is her lover
I'm
though.
fucking into her. But yeah, then it turned out they were like married or something.
Married. Izzy's married.
Well, she said that she asked Izzy to marry her like right after she got out of the house on Big Brother.
Wow. That makes
So
sense.
either
I
they're
loved Izzy that
engaged or
season.
married. But anyway, they're a nice little couple.
I like them.
They did really well. Who's your next guess? Who's gonna lose?
Enzo and is that his brother?
That is the answer.
Oh
Enzo
no.
and his brother were a fucking
That sucks.
disaster. from moment one of the season. They sucked at the first task. They were last to get there. And what I like about this season is there's a ton of driving and a ton of like self navigation. So a lot of times, like there are some seasons of The Amazing Race where like they'll leave a challenge and then get to the next challenge, and it's like the same order that we left the challenge. All right. But this season, there's a lot of moving around, a lot of.
So how'd they get there previously?
Jumping around.
Seasons? Planes?
No. Yeah. Also, I think like they helped them out a little more. This season's in Europe, so they're using a lot more like public transport.
They have to drive on the opposite side of the road. How do they do that?
Anyway,
that's probably hard to do.
I don't think they are.
They're not, and they're not in the right, sitting in the right.
Yeah, I feel like they had American cars. What the heck? Anyway, Enzo and his brother were just a fucking disaster, though. They were like a mess. There was a little hope. They got to the last task while a couple of teams were still there, and it was like, oh, maybe they could pull something off. But like, Enzo gets there and he's like, I'm fucking exhausted, and the brother's like, I'll do it. And
it sucks when your most experienced person there is Enzo.
Yeah, it does.
Like, and he's not very good, especially at physical. This is a physical game.
Yeah,
Enzo was never one of those guys.
It was never gonna happen. He's a social player. And so they're gone.
Did anyone impress you?
Just
talk about all of them. Angela and her daughter.
Yeah, give me the. All right, so Angela turns out has this like hot daughter.
Right.
It's not really my thing, but you know, she's like a blonde girl. You know,
you into blondes? I feel like you never say any blondes you like.
It's rare.
I say the same, honestly. I never really.
But sometimes I'm Courtney Yates.
Sure, sometimes.
So
Chuck, the lady from Chuck.
Yeah, Strahovski. That's true. I don't know. They weren't very good. And Angela seems like she's gonna crash out a few times, which is good. But the daughter was not bad in the tasks. Good. So that Lexi. Helped. Yeah, that helped a little bit.
Lexi IE.
Yeah, give me name teams.
I like Lexi just the I more.
No, that's more porno.
My stepsister
Lexi Luna, Lexi Lore.
My stepsister
those are porn.
Is Lexi IE.
Oh, stepsister porn? That's what you're into?
I know you like that, but it's not like that.
I don't like stepsister.
Oh, I thought you just meant the fact that I had a stepsister. You like to bring that up sometimes. Like, oh, we got a stepsister.
Yeah. I ask you if you got stuck in a dryer or something.
If I got stuck in the dryer?
No, she did.
No, it never happened. What about Hannah and her sister, Hannah Chada?
They did all right. It's funny. Like she said, like you can't call me Chada this season because that's her name too.
Funny. I didn't like when people did that.
Yeah, me neither. Really. They did sort of good. Not great, but
middle of the pack.
They're middle of the pack the whole time, like solid.
I think who's better of the two? Is Simone impressive at all?
No.
All right. Izzy and Paige, you said they did
well? They're good. They've got a chance to do really well at this game. Izzy was very funny. She fucking hates Jag.
It makes sense.
And at one point, I
love that.
The first task, Kyland and what's your face? Taylor, they won the first task, and so they got an express pass, and they also got the opportunity to give an express pass to another team. And they were like, well, let's not give it to someone we're already friends with. Like we're already like buds with Hannah and a couple other teams. Let's like try to build a relationship. So Taylor says, let's give it to Jag. And they do. And then they immediately cut to Izzy, and she gives one of these.
Taylor, I feel like she'd be close with Jag anyway as winners. They should not be targeting each other.
She said that was one of her reasons. She was like, let's protect our winner, and then like we can form an alliance that way.
And she allowed getting Jaggy with it on her Big Brother Unlocked this season.
There you go.
So they must be pretty close as it is. Or I guess that was after they filmed Amazing Race, probably.
You know what one weird thing about this season is?
What?
Rubina and Tucker are still together.
That is weird.
Yeah, so like you see them like kiss a couple times, and it's like, oh.
That happened after Casey and Nani broke up. There was like another challenge season still where they were together,
Mm,
and you're like, weird. This is doesn't make
yeah.
sense. But now they're broken up, IRL, and Nani is going crazy, hooking up on the new
Yeah, I
season of the
saw that.
challenge.
On the new season.
New
Great.
season of the challenge.
All right. So,
I didn't tell you D from Survivor is on the challenge this season.
oh,
I meant to
wow.
tell you that last week, but I forgot to do that.
Wait, somebody, coach. Hang on. I have to go. I think I meant to mention this on the Survivor podcast.
Oh shit. I'll bring up the next
Oh, no, no, no.
couple.
It is big. It is Big Brother.
Okay.
Oh, no, no. It is Survivor. I'm so sorry. Okay. He says, did Logan not tell you that Austin is dating Jeff Probst's niece
I
and
forgot
has
about
been
that.
for a year?
I remember when it was news. I forgot about it since it happened. I didn't know they were
That's
still together.
fucking wild.
That is wild. Austin is the type like I would want Austin to date my daughter, like if you had a daughter. Austin
Yeah.
seems like that type.
He also told me that on Big Brother Unlocked, which you didn't watch this week,
Mm-mm.
he says the Zingbot showed up, and then so he's alive.
Good.
And or she?
He
Zingbot.
he got married and had a baby.
And Zingbot roasts James Gunn.
Roast him.
Yeah,
Zings him.
zings him.
It's called zinging him, not roasting him.
Well,
He's not the roast bot.
I'm just reading a text. All right.
That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't say that. I did not watch Unlocked this week. Sorry, everybody.
All
Nobody
right,
cares. That's everyone's least favorite part.
Rubina and her sister, they did really well. They
Okay.
came in like fourth,
What's the
and
sister?
they were a pretty strong team.
Christine.
Yeah, and her sister's just like another Rubina. It's like, hey, you like Rubina? She's like a hot, like cool Asian girl. Here's another one.
Yeah, but a little
Yeah.
older, right? Her older sister.
But didn't matter to me.
No. But that's cool. They're good. So how did Tucker do? Tucker and Eric, his brother.
They were great. They came in second place, and when I say second place, they like literally showed up to the mat at the same time as Jag and his brother. But Jag had gotten
Jag and Tucker head to head.
Yeah, Jag had gotten to the thing first, the final task, and they like helped Tucker out. So Tucker let them like step on the thing.
Helped them out. Like cars, you help them across the finish line?
No, it was like you have to like complete the thing, like memorize it, whatever. And
told them the thing.
Yeah, they were like, do this.
Okay. What about Chelsea and her father, Jack?
Middle of the pack, maybe like sixth place, something like that.
That's who I'm rooting for. Probably.
They didn't get a lot of screen time.
Oh, that's not good. Or Matt and Megan, or those two. What about Joseph and his brother Adam?
Oh, right. I always forget Joseph exists.
You don't like him very much.
Yeah,
he just leaves no impression.
Yeah, he doesn't. They're sort of middle of the pack, maybe like seventh place, something like that.
Okay.
Fifth place, maybe.
Of how many? How much? What do we got here?
It was 13 teams.
Okay.
And his brother's boring. Yeah, they just did nothing for me.
Yeah. They in the trailer they have like an annoying part where they're like, we got to the mat and we were like, is this all Big Brother players? And I was like, guys, chill out.
That was in the episode.
Yeah. Kat and is Alex her boyfriend?
Oh yeah, they're fascinating. All right. I'm rooting for them. I really like them. They were doing really well for most of the tasks. And then you know how they have to like get into outfits to do some of the tasks?
Sure.
Kat like forgot to give something back. Like she was still wearing the scarf.
Mm-hmm.
And so they had to like go back to the previous task and give the scarf back. Or else they would have done really well.
You can't just toss it in the taxi and be like, all right, get that back to production. Throw it at a cameraman?
No, it's part of it. And
that sucks.
Yeah, so they would have done better than they did, but they ultimately, they still got in like 9th or 10th place. And Kat crashed out during the final task. She cried a lot. It was great. And the dude is fascinating because he is like this really just like unattractive, uninteresting guy.
Okay.
He's a photographer, and that's how she knows him. Is she hired him to take pictures of her at some point? And
OnlyFans pictures?
No, just like glamour shots or whatever.
That. I think she also has a podcast. Maybe she doesn't have OnlyFans. I don't know, but she has a podcast.
But anyway, she said she was really mean to him when she first met him, And then she like hired him again later to take more pictures, and they got along, and then they started dating.
Oh,
Um, and like it's like, you ever see a couple, or do you ever know a couple where it's like a really hot girl or a really hot guy, and like the other person is like really not much, and you can tell they're working so hard because they feel like they have to be perfect at all times to hang on to this pie in the sky relationship.
sure.
That's what it felt like. It was like
Why do they
he
have such this perfect relationship though? Like on like visually.
what?
If they're trying to keep this like perfect, why is their relationship so perfect though? Like to the outside viewer, why are they trying to
It,
keep it all together?
it's not. What are you
Oh,
talking about?
you said they're trying to keep the perfect relationship.
It's perfect because for them, they never imagined in their life they'd pull someone that amazing.
Okay.
All right. So this guy, he's with Kat, and she's like probably the best, like the hottest girl he's ever dated by fucking so much. And you could see him at all times, just like, I gotta be perfect. I've got to be supportive and helpful and nice, and like just like and play second fiddle. Like she's got to be the star, and like he's just hanging on for dear life to
Yeah.
this relationship.
Mm-hmm. The guy started watching Love Fraud. The woman who like leaves his wife leaves him to go be with the love fraud guy, and he's like,
Mm,
but I still want her back. Like
I
those types of
know.
people who like would still take the woman back even when she leaves him for the
Yeah,
love fraud guy.
Like Dustin from Outpatient.
Dustin, you got to get rid of those types
Yeah.
of guys.
Yeah. So anyway, they're sort of fascinating to watch.
Okay, Kat and Alex Romo. Maybe he knows Tony Romo. I
Could
don't know.
be. Could be.
Kylan and Taylor, how'd they do?
They're they're the ringers. Like if they don't win the season, I consider it a failure.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, they're the only team where they're both Big Brother players. Kyland is this great challenge guy. They won the initial task.
She's only one
Seem
of two winners. No, three. Chelsea and Jag both won.
seems like they had a little bit of trouble navigating. Like they left the first task in first place,
Mm-hmm.
and then when they got to the second task, they were in eighth place
Oh
somehow.
my God.
So it was like, what happened there?
Driving
But
skills.
yeah. So maybe they got to sort that out. But I think they've got a real shot to win.
Definitely. Definitely. And then I think the only team we haven't talked about is Natalie and is Stephanie her sister.
Yeah, it is. And it's funny, they showed like they don't look alike at all. And Natalie even made a weird joke, like she's like, I know you probably think we're dating, but we're blood, we're sisters. I'm like, I wasn't thinking that, Jesus. And but they showed pictures of them like as kids, and they looked a lot more alike. And then it just looks
Well,
like
plastic surgery.
they're but also their paths just diverged. Like
Oh.
Natalie had, yeah, plastic surgery, and she got real tan and shit. And I think her sister is kind of like a butch lesbian.
Oh wow. But they're
And
they're, they're both gay then, because isn't Natalie is pansexual, I think.
yeah, but Natalie's like lipstick lesbian, and her
No.
sister's more of a butch D word. And
Oh.
sorry.
I didn't know what that was.
But they were sort of charming to watch together. I like their chemistry. They love each other like sisters, and like they get along really
They
well.
were sisters.
I know, but it's like they don't look like it.
Hmm.
Um,
Well, I love Natalie. One of
yeah,
my favorites of all time.
I don't know. They did pretty well, and the sister did the roadblock,
Yeah.
and she did really well. She like got it done fast.
That's awesome.
So
So they're both very
like
skilled.
yeah, so they both are probably good.
Okay. That's awesome. So
Yeah.
you're rooting for Matt and Megan?
I'm rooting for Matt and Megan, but I don't see it happening. I think like it's gonna be Kylan and Taylor, Jag and his brother, Tucker and his brother. That's like the top tier right now. And
Okay.
then like right under them, I would say maybe Rubina,
Chelsea,
Chelsea,
Hannah and her sister.
yeah, maybe
Wait, Hannah
Hannah.
and her sister.
Good job.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Woody reference, right?
And I kind of want to say Cat too, even though they finished poorly, but it was just that one thing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Wait, they weren't the people in the car, were they? Who were the people that messed up in the car? Oh, Kylan and Taylor.
Yeah, a lot of them messed up in the car though. Like it was hard to navigate. But the Cat had the thing where she took the scarf and then they had to bring it back.
Oh, right. Can't do
Yeah.
that. But she learned on
Mhm.
the first leg. Can't do that. So that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so that's the
Great
race
update.
update. I'll give you another one.
I would give you a Survivor one, but I don't fucking care.
Maybe I'll do the race update on Survivor, like because the Big Brothers podcast is over now.
Oh yeah, true. That's
Yeah.
actually true. So, but anyway, we had the HOH sword on the on like a head. We've had this challenge before. Originated on OTT. You aware of
No,
that?
no. Well, I didn't watch OTT.
Didn't watch it. We still gotta do that. That's crazy. You didn't do that. Oh, Christmas coming up. We're gonna do the reindeer games.
Yeah, we'll do that.
That'll be fun.
Mm.
So Vince wins. It's down to him and Keanu. Vince wins that one. I wrote Ava aura farming in the bathroom. Did you catch what she was doing? She goes, America, L'chaim. And then she like takes a drink. Everyone's complaining. That's all
I
she
gotta
does now.
say,
Aura farm.
well, she's amazing at it. What do you want her to do? Ava, like, if this was gonna be the farewell episode to Ava, it was the perfect farewell episode.
Farewell week.
Especially for like a dude who's like obsessed with her. Like
Right.
the fucking bangs with pigtails look is fucking top notch. They had him wear
Their spandex HOH outfits.
there's yeah, they wore sleeveless fucking HOH and Vito outfits where you could see her pit for just like out there for everyone to see.
Why was hers not as low cut as Ashley's? Ashley's they had in this like very low cut top, and Ava's I noticed was like my shirt, just ended like
It's
up
a
at the
good point.
up at the
Yeah,
collar. It
you're
was
right.
very weird.
I would have
That,
liked a lower cut.
that was for the later POV though.
But anyway, to get that great a look at the pit fur
Yeah,
and
you were loving it.
you know, her fucking hair, her teeth. I love everything about Ava.
Well, you got to get in line because somebody else loves everything about Ava.
I
And we
know.
met him this week, or I met him weeks ago.
Yeah, and he seemed like a good dude, handsome. I don't know.
You're so mad.
Yeah.
Uh,
Her
yeah,
mom
Caleb.
sort of had the same teeth she did, and I was like, I bet if when her mom was young, she was fucking something.
Maybe you can find a yearbook.
Maybe.
We got it's time for America's vote. Vote for America's favorite house guest. Who are you
What
gonna
is
vote
even the
for?
point of this? It's Rachel.
Rachel. Are you gonna vote for Rachel?
No, maybe I'll throw Ava a couple votes, but it's not gonna help.
It might be over at this point voting. I don't know.
Maybe.
Probably not. But so we're like, hey Morgan, you gotta nominate Vince. Or Vince, you gotta nominate Morgan because Morgan's bet way too good. But then he nominates Keanu and Ava. So we go to Wednesday. Ashley and Morgan didn't know they kept saying Tupperware.
What the fuck was that?
Tupperware.
That was insane. And they both were saying it.
And they thought Vince was crazy because Vince didn't understand what they were talking about. But then Vince was like, no.
Vince understood what they were
Tupperware.
talking about. He was just like, excuse me, I'm just being incredulous here
Yeah.
because what you're saying is insane.
That to me felt like looking in a mirror watching Vince in that segment. I was
Yeah.
like, I relate way too much to Vince right now. This is nuts. But I also feel like I'd sing that segment on a different
Can
show
Vince stop fixing his mustache? Like
all the
it's
time.
okay. I know he's always doing it. Like he'll be like having a conversation. He was talking to Ava at one point, and he's just fiddling with his mustache.
You would if you had it though.
I know, but it gives me the ick.
I like when he doesn't have it gelled and it's just the mustache.
Yeah,
It's
I
like, whoa,
prefer
that's
it that
just
way
a
too.
Sam Elliott
And he's
mustache.
gotta get to stop wearing that hat. It makes him look like a cancer.
Why did he
patient.
do that all season?
I don't know.
He has like this cool long hair. He's been wearing.
Yeah,
this
he's like
beanie.
an attractive dude with like a cool mustache, and then he like fucking gels up the mustache and wears a cancer patient hat.
Well, the gel thing's cool. And the only one does it for live shows. But I felt
Fucking-
this way about Dan. Dan did the same thing. I preferred Dan much more when he had no gel in his hair. But then on
Oh
evictions,
yeah.
he would like gel his hair up like crazy, and it'd be like, Dan, just to have your hair normal. It was
You know,
weird.
I used to put gel in my hair.
Yeah, we all did.
I did for years
I did because
until
of Jeff Schroeder. I'm not
I.
kidding. I was like, Jeff
That's
Schroeder, he looks
insane.
awesome. I got to do gel.
I used gel in up till I was in my 30s. All right.
Wow.
And then I was dating this girl, Rachel Coy, who like I had dated in college. And she said to me, like,
You hear a paste and putty and all that?
yeah, I used putty a couple times, but she was like, try not using gel. Just try for me.
Yeah.
She was like, I always like preferred you without gel. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, whatever.
And you never
Um,
went back.
and I literally just tried it. Just I'll give it a couple days. I won't wear gel. I never wore gel again.
But what if she's like the one woman who preferred you without gel and every
I
other
don't
one
care. I
would?
prefer me without gel.
There you go. That's the way to think.
And I gotta say, the caliber of lady I got after that was pretty high. And like, I'm
So no
not
gel,
better
way
looking
better.
than I was when I was younger. All right, I've got a bald spot. I'm chubbier. And I'm still pulling them 19s, Logan.
But this is not a blanket statement. Like gel makes you not better. Some people look better with the gel.
Uh,
You
yeah.
got to see what works better for you.
That's fair. I'm not saying I'm completely anti gel, but
Right. Just
I
doesn't
do think that
work
was the
for
right
you.
move for me. I'll always shout out Rachel Coy. Like she fucking nailed that.
Changed your life around.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I'll go back to the gel. No, I use like I think I don't know if I forget what it's called, like paste or something. I have something like that.
I
Anyway,
have started using a comb in recent years.
that's good. I have a
Yeah.
brush, not a comb. Well, I have a comb. I don't really use it. But you ever have a beard brush?
No.
You never do that? It's supposed to help
Mm-mm.
like the hairs grow in a certain way. You can brush it down.
Interesting.
Or if it's
Really
just all
thought.
crazy, you can do it. I used to have it. It used to be fun. Just brush it sometimes. I don't know. Anyway, so we go to the nominees. Honestly, my notes are all crazy. I forgot where they went. Oh, POV competition. It's the tiny one, tiny little
Yeah.
tweezer competition, and you got to build a little mastermind mural.
Vince was like one away at one point and he fucked it up.
Can't fuck it up. You'll
Yeah.
lose. So Morgan wins. Morgan's on like a real streak. She's won like 5 vetoes and 3 HOHs.
I
It's
felt
amazing.
bad for Ava. She started like crying, like I can't win any. I'm fucking shitty at this.
That'd be tough.
Yeah.
Get better. Get better, Ava.
Right.
So Vince says to Morgan, Morgan, if you were a statistician, what would you say the percentages are that you know?
And she says, "Are we talking about what I think we're talking about?"
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Uh-huh.
we are indeed.
Yeah.
And she doesn't really know how to answer that. We don't really get any real numbers.
No, but she says, here's what she says. Uh Considering the situation,
For obvious
I
reasons.
for obvious reasons, I try not to let myself think in those terms.
Right.
But if you're asking me if there would be a percent, the answer is yes.
Good answer.
I mean, that is a
It's crazy.
crazy conversation. Like, honestly, if you ever catch like your significant other having that conversation, that's
Mm-hmm.
dump. That dump right now.
What about give them another chance?
Well, listen, as someone who's currently getting another chance,
Exactly. So why do you say dump them so
I'm
easily?
I don't know that to me, that's someone who wants to cheat.
Yeah, it's crazy. And he's on TV. This is a live, not live, but it's being broadcast to the world, and he knows
Yeah.
it.
Also, are they were sleeping head to toe in the bed, and I feel like this week we saw them a couple of times just like straight up lying in bed next to each
I
other.
did. I don't know if that was just their talking stance, and then they moved to head to
Yeah.
foot to sleep. I didn't know, but I definitely saw some clips online and maybe in the episode where they were laying in bed head to head talking. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal was, but he's crazy. He's like begging. He's like asking, what's it called? it's a cry for help, basically. It looks to me.
I am so excited about the
Yes,
finale.
yes. I've never been so excited for a postseason of
Yeah.
Big Brother. Usually I hate the postseason, so I'm like, all right, get them out of here. But this is gonna be awesome. So we get our videos from home. Morgan gets her family plus a little
Yo,
dog.
next season
Yeah.
they should do the
All
X season,
oh
like the one with June.
yeah.
They should go back to that twist and throw Vince's lady in there with Vince.
With Vince. Because I mean, in the June season, it was all new players. What
Yeah, I
about bring
know.
her girlfriend back? Bring Vince's girlfriend with one of her exes, and now we make Vince watch from home. The girlfriend with someone she
No, I
likes.
want them both.
Oh shit. Either way, it would be awesome. So Morgan's family, we get Ashley's family, we get Vince's parents, and then we get Ava's parents plus her boyfriend, Caleb.
Right,
A
right.
little weird there. Why didn't Vince's girlfriend show up with his parents?
Good point.
And he questions it a little bit afterward. And he's like, I don't know. And then Morgan comes up to him on the steps, like, are you
Was there
okay?
anything? Was there anything there with the families? I guess
Not
not.
really. We saw Caleb. He seemed nice.
Ashley had a dog.
Yeah. Oh, was it Ashley? I wrote Morgan. Morgan had the dog. Might
Oh,
have been
maybe it
Ashley.
was. I don't fucking
I
know.
wrote Morgan family plus dog. Oh,
Hmm.
and Keanu's family and the mom had a big butt.
Oh yeah.
Not like a real big butt, but maybe a real big butt.
I liked Keanu's exit interview with Julie. It was nice that they did that.
I watched it. I skipped the Rachel one last time because I didn't know we were going to do this again. I was just like, we're getting Rachel back for no reason. But it was because she didn't really get a real exit interview.
Yeah,
I didn't
exactly.
realize that at the time. I don't know what I was doing. But anyway, so Keanu, this was good. He goes to Ashley, says, Ashley, if you keep me this week, I'll take you to final three. Seemed like a pretty good deal, but Ashley votes Keanu out. So I
Yeah.
don't know why she didn't take that deal. So anyway, veto not used. We get some voodoo dolls and we go vote. Morgan votes Keanu. Ashley, Keanu. So Keanu is evicted 2-0. That was pretty sad. And that was all Wednesday. So, and then Thursday, we brought Keanu back out. He said one thing. He said, I felt like Vince's big brother, even though I'm younger than Vince.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
He's so big though.
He's so big. He'd be everybody's big brother. He'd be
Yeah.
The Rock's big brother. I'm just kidding.
I don't know
Well,
about
now
that.
have you seen The Rock now? The Rock was
That's
like
true.
skinny on
Yeah.
the red carpet.
Yeah.
That was why is that? The Batista got skinny? I guess
I
through
honestly
acting.
think, yeah, because now like this, here's what's happening. He's in the Smashing Machine, the new Safdie movie,
Looks awesome.
and he thinks he's probably gonna get some like awards attention for this, and he thinks he'll be like respected more if he shows up to like the Golden Globes and Oscars red carpet looking like an actor.
He could. He very well could win.
I don't think so.
We haven't had that many like performances this season. I mean, it's not late enough. We're gonna start
You got
getting
plenty of time, baby.
but he looks so good in that role. So anyway, I like Keanu there. We get the HOH Crime Lab. There's it's the Devin Big Brother 60.
The classic Devin challenge. I know. I thought that too. Now this challenge, I think I'd be bad at it, but it looks so fun.
looks hard.
Like, I would love to play this challenge. I don't think I'd win, but I would love to play it.
You'd be like Ava. Can't really move it.
No,
He's
I
having
think
trouble.
it's not that. Like I'd be able to move it around and shit. I'm bad at spatial relations, so it'd be like difficult for me to like know.
You have to
how
know
to
the
get that
algorithm
one
and you have
on
to
the
move
top.
it.
Yeah,
That's hard. That is really hard. And Morgan, you knew Morgan was she's a freaking video gamer. This was right up her alley. I hated how she was doing the controller. She was like, I'm going up, up, down, left, right, left. But like the up and down keys are all on one side. But she was moving both fingers. But it's usually like the up and down keys on one
listen,
side.
I know what you're saying.
On the other side, A, B, X, Y, or whatever.
You're right.
But she was like up, up, down, down, left, right.
That's how you do controller motion.
But to go up, up, down, down, left, right, you're only moving the left side.
Okay.
But she was moving both. I was like,
I know.
She must be a PC gamer.
Oh,
that was my thought in that moment.
She's on Steam.
Must be, yeah. So Morgan wins the HOH. The nominees are Ava and Ashley. Pretty obvious there. POV. You got to figure out the days, but you have to slide the picture. You can't
Yeah,
lift them. You got to slide them over.
this would piss me off because I would know to remember days, but I'm so bad at slide puzzles.
It's not a classic slide puzzle. It's like a little different. They're all lined up, and you just move them and then move them, and this
Yeah,
seems
I guess.
easier than a typical slide
Anyway,
puzzle.
Morgan fucking figured it out.
Yeah,
She
her fifth power veto win.
quite a
And
resume.
real, yeah, they keep saying resume. Vince keeps
Yeah,
bringing up that word resume.
and I keep thinking about it because we were talking about how we don't like it.
Yeah, but Vince says to her, I didn't quite catch what he said. Something about like, I'm glad I went with you rather than Lauren because you're so good at these competitions, and
All
she
right.
got real
She
mad.
got offended by that, which I was like, she's being a little sensitive. And then he tries to fix it. And what he said, I thought was even worse.
Yeah, he sucks.
He made some
Sucks.
joke where it's like, hey, being here with Lauren would have been just as good. I was like, well, that's an insane thing to say to Morgan.
Yeah, but she does react like a girlfriend being told something about like an
I know.
ex-girlfriend.
Well, guess what? They're in a relationship.
Oh yeah. But that was awesome. Vince is, I can't tell if he's good at Big Brother or bad at Big Brother. He's definitely good, but he does so many bad things.
He's got a good mind for the game. Like, I think there are scenarios where Vince could win Big Brother even this season.
Mhm.
But
He needed more honesty.
yeah, yeah, he's got some like fatal flaws.
He has no morals.
Do we think Morgan's winning?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless somehow Vince wins the HOH and cuts her at 3, but I don't really see that
I don't
happening.
even know that he'd cut her.
I don't think he would cut her. And if he
Yeah.
does cut her, would he beat Ashley?
I loved Ashley's thing was like, listen, it's gonna be one of you two. I ain't winning. And I know you want to take each other, but it's a 50-50 shot.
Yeah. You're
And
gambling if you take
yeah,
him. It's a guaranteed win.
Right. I thought that argument was really good from Ashley.
Definitely. But I don't know if Vince could beat Ashley because Ashley would have Will, Rachel, Ava, and
No,
then she needs either Keon or but Kelly, and it's over.
I agree with you, but the argument makes sense. And she's like
Definitely.
speaking Vince's language.
Yeah. But he's done too much to fuck up. He's in a losing spot, looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So POV ceremony, we don't use it. But Morgan said Ava and Ashley are her two favorite girls this season
Yeah.
over Rachel
She goes,
and Nikki.
Ava, the charm. Ava apparently like 5 weeks in or something was like, the charm ain't working. And she's, the charm worked on me.
That was very cute.
And I was like, me too, Ashley.
But you loved her from the minute one.
I know.
It wasn't like that. We get eviction
It
speeches.
was love at first sight for me and Ava.
Well, for
just
you.
for me.
That's hilarious. Ava says in her eviction speech, she calls Caleb her Italian sausage.
Yeah.
Did you catch that?
Yeah, of course. You think I'm not going to catch like a fucking sexy thing she says about her boy?
So then, and then Ava says, Vince, don't contact me after the season.
That was
I'm just kidding. Well, not really.
You know what was amazing about that was when she said it, the crowd popped so hard because everyone hates Vince. Mm-hmm. All right. And then when Julie was like, did you mean that? And she was like, I was just busting his balls. The silence, like she laughs sort of awkwardly, and they
wanted her to be genuine.
They want her to be genuine. Yeah.
When she took it back, they didn't like that so much.
Mm-hmm.
That was very interesting. But that was awesome. So we evict Ava. Vince is the only vote to evict Ava. That was crazy. She called him out before he even voted. Like she was just like,
yeah.
But then we saw in the thing where she called a meeting prior, and she was like, great. I'm being voted out.
Yeah, Vince that was sucks. Her Hail Mary.
That was awesome. Goodbye messages. Morgan said, Ava with the flavor. I like that. I never heard that one. Ava with the flavor. So anyway, finale Sunday. I wrote Kyle and the Amazing Race. Let's go. Because that was in the commercial I saw.
Listen, it'd be hard to cut a commercial where no one's saying let's go.
No, because you just don't include it. Make a
It,
10-second commercial where no one
no,
says it.
it'd be impossible to find footage of
10
the Amazing
seconds.
Race this season where no one's saying "Let's go."
It's just all Phil commentary. He doesn't say it.
Yeah, it would have to be. It has to be when everyone's silent on the mat and Phil's talking.
Oh man. So that's it. That's Big Brother. We're predicting a Morgan win. I'll predict she just wins the final HOH,
Yeah,
takes
me too.
Vince and wins.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's been so dominant. But I could see Vince winning the final HOH.
But what's really unpredictable is the post season.
I think Ashley was saying like last night to Morgan, I could see you guys dating after the season. Ashley was saying that to Morgan.
And how did Morgan react?
She was like, he has a girlfriend. And Morgan was like, I know, but we wouldn't be shocked. That's what Ashley said. Like she was including the rest of the cast. Like no one would be surprised if it happened. Because they all had the same reactions when they would hug, like looking at each other, like, do y'all see this? Is everyone noticing what I'm noticing?
Cheating Island.
Cheating Island. Is that the line of the season? Probably.
It was a good one. Yeah.
That was a very good one. All right, Daniel. That's it. Thank you for the Amazing Race update. I'll probably watch by next week. I hope. But all right, that's it. Anything else?
L'chaim.